What?
My name is Alan Wake.
I'm a writer. Mate, this audio is really low. Fucking has its lights off.
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Where? Welcome to Bright Falls.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
What a weird name.
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God. I am your biggest fan.
It's like shit
I
people
say all the
already know.
time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. You'll be back in a moment.
Good.
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
I know that you're taking a shit, but I don't care. Just give me the key.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Weirdo.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Damn.
We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book. Alice? Alice?
She's in the dark, man.
Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Super beam.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming! Alice? Alice?
She fell. Oh, she did.
Keep going.
Wake up.
I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I need to...
Cabins for rent in
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you.
Alright.
Non-refundable reservation has required. Fair and square.
The crazed axe murderer was Carl Stuckey all along. Oh shit.
had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining. Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reached the lights at the gas station alive.
There's only darkness. I can feel a presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind? Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, mister.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station. Okay?
It's not there. Damn.
A candy-colored clown they call the sand.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah.
The clicker.
If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flick the switch and the magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
She's kept it the entire fucking
Yeah,
time.
nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you.
Can't show the mouse actually touching. Too much money. Max Payne just out there fucking shooting people to bits.
Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
Alright.
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I said if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get... Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
In touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey, come on. Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
Wheeler!
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I stick my lawyers on your asses.
Well,
This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay. I understand.
What? What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, gee.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
Alright.
Flashlights, kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Well, yeah, they will, but fucking limited flares.
Through my name, we were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
And you what? He already just punched him. The gun!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move. Oh, listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. Not, well, get me.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Why did she sound like a zombie?
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old
Good girl.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called...
Here's the guy with the book.
Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be who was heavily into diving. So much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Fucking rough, isn't it?
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Well, isn't that fucking nice?
Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
Girl in the dark.
The lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not famous.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some time...
Jumped.
Barry! What?
Why would you do this, Rose? I trusted you.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
Who the fuck is Barbara?
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
He's looking at him.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress.
That's Barbara.
Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane.
But he killed himself.
Seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting...
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Blaine!
Mate, what's with this fucking bad? Like... the audio was so out of sync there.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Alright, mate.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Fuck this guy.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
This gun just wants to kill me. Doesn't want to do anything else but kill me.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man would clutch at a straw.
Fuck. You'll probably call us though. Yep.
Wake.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plan. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being...
Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have a wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably around. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? They got him writing for us. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please, don't hurt me.
You good, dickhead? Nah, he's too scared. Fucking brutal.
Very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Headed with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Being crazy's your
It's loving it.
Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like it, don't we, bro?
Tom.
We gotta go to the farm. The Anderson farm. Valhalla! Put it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from...
manuscript.
Zane could feel the bones, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom! It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
You're sliding back into Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Where'd you get a gun from?
Worth a shot. Really, Wake. Let's work together on this. You have no idea. Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
It's the darkness. He did.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon, sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
No, Barry, I can...
Al,
No, listen, I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it.
Kevin Key. Fair enough.
Okay. We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
What the fuck? We're a ghost? Impossible.
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Well, there we go.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Yeah, figured she knew we were there.
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
Why would you write him and not... I don't know. That's a weird decision anyway.
I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. We'll know I'm here. It will be back soon.
Okay, spaceman.
It stole the skin of my larva a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. The dark place he now haunted.
Yeah, but you could just write him and get out.
In the dark presence kept me safe that night.
You know.
It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Nani?
Someone will come for it when the time is right.
Oh, that's Samuel.
He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
Why was there baby noises there?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead...
Wait a minute.
Is this written? Well then.
Oh my god!
Not my thing. I had a fucking way stronger flashlight.
She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper.
You have a fucking rescue chopper in the smoke. I'm here. You going nuts?
You better put an end to this.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Hold it right there!
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time! Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
Aye. Got any fucking ammo I can take? I'm skint.
It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you need to drive the darkness back. The room inside the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Outside. Never night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking rules. And where has that gotten us,
I mean, I don't know.
Must cut.
Let me guess. You want me to?
This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay,
Alright.
I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Barry,
We're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Damn.
Barry! Barry!
My friend!
Gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
That I talk shit about constantly.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
No deed. Oh.
You know when to make an entrance, Wake. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be alright.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Ah, laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Plan, Wake.
The Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, did you do more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
In the story anyway.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything that is stored in a shoebox would remain.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
Okay.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't like this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Yeah, it exists in this area.
7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby.
Little baby.
Almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
It's pretty fucking important. You know, even if you have the clicker, which is the key to all this for some reason, you should still keep the flare gun. Hell.
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
We cuddle. The clicker!
Was his presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
There we got her. We finally got her out. What? I'm in the water. Wow. Oh my gosh, it looks so bad. It's a deer festival. Yeah, they survived as well. Rose is the new lamp lady.